going on, guys? My name is Jeff Bailey. Welcome to the channel. We got another new knife today, another one of the 13s in as promised. Haven't even opened the box yet, so let's get right to it and take a look. Guest knife of the day is going to be the my 18 frame. Can't remember if this is the Coyote. I thought the Coyote was the bald end without the bolster on this side. But this was the 18 in oil sucker rod wood. Let's see if we can use that little coping blade to get in here. Ooh, that's not cutting super great. A lot of cardboard. Yeah, this will work. This is the pre-order in from Collector Knives. Oops. Get that out of here. Alright. So here we go. This is Northfield. Something's Northfield. There we go. Northfield. As I said, this is the 13. This is the Sambar Stag, letter N specifically. This is the Clerk variant. I believe they called this one of the 13. This is going to be the kind of half Congress Wharncliff and pen. Funny thing about this, when you buy Stag typically, like I said, this is Sambar Stag. Sambar is a species of deer, as far as I understand. It's a European deer. But when you get Stag, typically they're going to be individually photographed, because obviously you're going to have your own variants just naturally in the material. So usually you want to be able to pick. Well, the way that they do pre-orders at Collector Knives, it'll come down to selection time when he gets the knives in. They'll photograph all of them, and then usually there will be a sort of round robin kind of selection where you'll get an email that says, hey, it's your turn to pick your knife, and you see what's available, you pick one, you buy it, and then in a few more minutes the next guy is going to get the link, and then the next guy, and so around it goes. I generally would have liked to have been able to hand pick this, but I have a 3-year-old, and 3-year-old on a Saturday, when I was told that I needed to respond within it was a 5-minute window, 10, maybe 15-minute window. I can't promise anything in any given 5 to 10 minute window on a Saturday with a 3-year-old around the house. So, yeah, that basically wasn't going to happen. So I reached out, and they do offer the ability to pick one for you. So I asked for a knobby piece of Stag, because I like those better than the ones that end up smoother. So I've not seen this, was selected for me, so let's take a look. Alright. I'll tell you what, first impressions look pretty good. It's not overly knobby, but it does have some nice figuring. It's got, you can see more there that it does have that variation in the scales there. Let's take a look at just the general matching. Oops, wind's going to blow my plastic away. Not terrible. Not terribly mismatched. This one's a little bit shallower on this side, a little smoother. But nice coloring. It's got kind of some ambers in there. It's not just your starch bleach white and dark material. Obviously, the lighter material you can see, especially here on this this corner. That's the deeper into the antler material you go, the lighter that tends to be. You can see that right there. Maybe we're been a little bit deeper down. Feels really good. Transitions all feel really good. Got these lined bolsters here on the Northfields, obviously. Brass liners, single back spring. We remember we saw the 2 split backs on the Whittler. Looks like we've got just single back spring, full width for our main blade, and our little secondary pin's got a little, is that a brass? Yeah, a little brass. Gosh, I don't even actually know what you call it. A little plate in there, kind kind of pinned in through the bolster there to kind of cover up that space as the pin blade is running a little more narrowly. So check that out. You got a nice little recession there to help you grab that secondary blade there. Really subtle, not super obvious. All right, let's take a look at these blades. You can see where the wharncliff just sits there in its space, and you got the nice little swedge. Look at how geometric that is. You got there's this long swedge in the wharncliff that cuts out right at the spot where that secondary blade drops down. So let's see. Not a pinchable blade. Definitely not pinchable. That is in there. So corner of the thumb, yeah. It's an easy pull, actually, though. Very light. Not a nail breaker by any means. Half stop there. Just looking at the snapback here. Half stop. A little proud on the half stop. Not too bad. There you go. First one wasn't the smoothest ever, but it popped right into place. Let's take a look at our transitions here. Everything seems pretty good. A little prouder on the backstring there, but not nothing too bad. It's a handsome looking knife. Good length on the blade. It's a very thin blade. Thin as in this way thin. You know. Long, claw-like wharncliff there. Of course, this being the Northfield, I won't say every Northfield. It's not a hard, fast rule. There's some SFO Northfields, but most of the typical Northfields, it is a mirror polish blade. It's got some oil on there, though, so it's kind of hard to get the full mirror polish, but they generally come out pretty mirror. Not sure if I get this just right. You guys can see the camera in there. Let's see if I can get this cleaned off. Alright, that's a little better. There you go. You can clearly see my camera there. Really, they do a pretty crazy job on the mirror finish on these. You know, I like it. It looks nice. It looks nice. There you go. What kind of channel is it? It looks nice, but it just doesn't last. If you're the collector, sure, I guess it'll last, but in my experience, it's just not. It looks nice, but in practice, once you get that patina on here, you kind of lose that mirror quality. A little bit of material still on that side there. You know, but it does look nice when it's new. I do like this. I do like the Stag. Nice. I like the full and even coloring the whole length of the knife. Let's look at the secondary blade. Is a pin. Wouldn't be surprised if this is the same pin as it comes on the Whittler that we looked at before. You wipe this oil off. There you go. Not perfect, but you can basically tell it's that same quality mirror polish on that pin blade. And you know, again, it's a good size working blade for a smaller use. You've got a little bit of belly and tip there in case that's not what you need. You've got your very long and slender flat edged wharncliff. This is a nice knife, you guys. Very happy with this overall. No shield. They don't do shield on the Stag, and I think that's fine. I mean, you're drilling out in this nice material here. You know, simple look, classy look. Love it. Got some interesting markings on this side. I don't know if that's tool markings or if those could be even markings from when their antlers were still on the deer. Unsure. Pins look pretty good there. See, there's no top pin here. There's just this pin going through the back spring, which sits nice and flush, not very recessed at all. Same thing with these pins. They're not ground smooth. They're just well placed. I like it. You guys like it? What do you think? Say something in the comments. Easy to get out blade there. You need a little bit of fingernail to get these blades, but the pulls are easy. Snap is good. Yep, I like it. Northfield number 13. Clerk. Thanks for watching, guys. Give a like and subscribe if you liked the video, and we'll see you next time.